there's something happened in Butambala. Butambala, a character called Kivumbi was defeated. Now, the plan everywhere was that where Nup is defeated, gangs with the pangas. You remember pangas? With the pangas should attack the polling station. And that's what they did. When Kivumbi was defeated, they came with the pangas to attack the polling station, and they were shot. 7 of them were shot dead there with the pangas. I knew they planned. But more importantly, that where they don't win, they should cut people. Of course, we were ready to deal with them decisively. But even better, most of the Nup people who were supposed to do that refused and came and met me. This is not the first time they met me, told me the whole story. Oh, okay, you go. And this is not the first time. The other year, when there were riots in Kenya, the same riots were supposed to happen here. But the people they wanted to use came and told me. And we diffused the. So therefore, I am advising this small group of traitors. But they are working with foreigners, some homosexual groups, some this and that. So when I met Bishop Jumba here, some days ago, we had arrested a priest in Masaka because he was involved with Kyagulanyi. They wanted me to release him. I said, no, can't release him. You can release him if they tell the truth and they stop. Because that our interest is not to punish. Our interest is that they must stop doing this and never do it again. So therefore, I'm really I want to salute the people of Uganda. It's not just the security forces who are maintaining peace, it is also the people, including the NUP members. Very many of them. I really thank the Ugandans. The Ugandans are you should be very careful with them. Yes, some of them have grievances, have this, have that, but once you go beyond certain stage, they will say, this one. In fact, what many of them are saying, Tetwaga and CF go banga Libya. That's what they came telling me. We don't want our country to be like Libya. So all the traitors, this is free advice from me, that please stop what you are doing, because we know everything, and you will not do it. Either peacefully or unpeacefully, we shall maintain peace in Uganda. Now, unfortunately, the opposition, some of the opposition are wrong, but not terrorists. But some of the opposition are wrong and also terrorists. So I will discuss with the interreligious. The other time when we had a meeting with the Interreligious Council, I told them if we can find a way of advising these misled people so that we don't have to use strong arm on them, it will be better. Those who came to Nakasero on the 14th, on the 13th, remember that I was up the whole night. I didn't sleep. They came to pray there. They saw me there. I didn't sleep the whole night. I was busy meeting. The problem with the group of these traitors like Kyagulanyi and some of the other opposition, not all of them, some of the opposition, especially the ones who used to belong to the Besigye group, Besigye wing, they don't understand that Uganda is a land of matters. In my New Year's speech, I made this reference, but people don't listen to my speeches. They think I'm just talking. I never talk anything. Everything I talk is deliberate and decisive. If you read that speech of my New Year, I said, you people, Uganda is the land of matters. If you don't know. Matters, this is what they call matters. We're young boys. Young boys. All of them. I don't think there was any. I hear there was one who was 40 years old, but all the others were young boys. But when Mwanga told them to do bad things, they refused. And Mwanga said, I will kill you. Say, okay, you kill us. That's what happened. And they died, but the one who killed them disappeared also. Then you come to the political matters. Be careful with Ugandans, you people, be very careful. You may think you are this, you are that, but be very careful. These Ugandans they are from very strong tribes, strong culture. They have got a very strong sense of fairness. The Banyankore don't believe in Okugurukira. They don't believe in it. Surprise attack. Europeans like surprise attack. They think surprise attack is fighting. That's cowardice. The Banyankore, when he is coming to fight you, and you are looking the other way, he has not seen you. You clear your throat. And then he turns to face you. And you insult him, I have come to cut your mother something. Then you sort it out. This is the culture of this place. If you don't know if you have got foreign cultures, please be careful with Ugandans, the tribes here. Basilio Kero captured our people on June 9th, 1981, in Chikandwa village. 9 of them said, our people were nearby there. A boy called Jack Mchunguzi. He had a small detachment nearby. For me, I had just left, I had gone to Nairobi to go to see Gaddafi in Libya. Basilio Kero said, you show us where the guerrillas are, or I will kill you. Rutamaguzi told the other 8, Nkanjirwa, Sentongo, there were 9 of them. Rutamaguzi told them, Temulajana. What is Okulajana in Uganda? Huh? Don't ask for mercy. Temulajana, don't ask for mercy. And Basilio cut them with pangas. And Basilio thought he was victorious. But what happened to Basilio is another story. So, this is the Uganda. Here I have some reasons which I will discuss with SEC. So the opposition are lucky, because if all our members stand up, there will be no opposition in Uganda, I can assure you. This is because you are beginning to go back a bit to the principles of the NRM. Because if you remember, those who are old enough, if they remember the elections of 1996, people were not willing to listen to any story from the opposition, from Semugeri. They said, Semugeri, please, don't disturb us. And he had no impact in many parts of the country. Because that time we had dealt with the major needs of the people. That time, the major needs were, number one, a disciplined army which would not kill people, no extrajudicial killings. People are very, very happy with that. Amaje agalinga ababikira. That's what they used to sing. They would sing an army which is like nuns, soft. That was number one. Number two, these people who know Nyankore and Richiga and Rinyoro and the other dialects would say, NRM ekatweho kuryana. NRM yatujangako okulumangana. NRM has removed sectarianism, actually, that's what they were talking about. NRM has removed sectarianism from us. This was 1996. Then, that time, we had started rehabilitating the infrastructure. Rehabilitating the infrastructure, and they were beginning to see that rehabilitation is coming. And we had also solved the issue of shortages. Shortages. Lack of soap, lack of salt, So, people were so united. This one is coming back now. When I was campaigning, I could see that atmosphere of maximum unity is coming back. Why? In many areas, it is mainly because of peace. Like in northern Uganda, the West Nile. What? What are you talking about? You want to bring war again? No. Northern Uganda, some parts of eastern Uganda, this is one factor, peace. But then also especially PDM, has given some, in some of the areas, it has given people hope that we can get rid of poverty. Then the skilling hubs, these few skilling hubs we had scattered, those have given people hope also. So there is a way children who had no hope becoming very useful with just 6 months of training. This one is exciting a lot of people. So therefore, we must analyze, find out. I have some reasons, but I will mention them in a sec. That's why I'm saying the opposition are lucky. They have not seen our full strength. Just 80 million people turned up. Many of the spirit votes are ours. The 200,000, almost 300,000 spirit votes, because these are our people the elders and so on. So, but it's a good test of the strength of the NRM, but it's not all the strength. If all the strength of the NRM turn up, there will be no opposition in Uganda.
Before I greet you, let me ask you to thank Mzee for me, for always making room for me. Because I have no room here, I have no business really, but he always makes room for me to say something. And so I want to say to the President-elect and all the extended family of the NRM, good afternoon to you all, and congratulations to you all. I am so grateful to God, really, again, for making this first program in this Chisanja to meet here with SEC, with the Secretariat, with the President-elect, with all these elects, to thank God first. Because only He makes this possible. And He gives us an opportunity now, then, to thank every one of you, because I hate to go into the names. But looking at you, I remember that none of you was left the president alone, and the contribution of each one of you made God's divine purpose possible. So this gives me an opportunity really today to say thank you to the president himself, to say thank you to SEC, to say thank you to the secretariat, to say thank you to the religious leaders, to say thank you, and most of all to God for his faithfulness, and to give us an opportunity to praise his name together in sincerity and in reality today before even the president speaks to the nation. I want to thank you and to welcome you to our village and to this compound. We must thank you all for hard work and for leading the people of Uganda to do what is right and good in the eyes of God. We must now rededicate ourselves to the service of God's people, and he will bless our effort like he did in this election campaign. For me, that is enough. Congratulations to you all. Thank you.
There's a Nyankore word which I am trying to remember, and I feel embarrassed that I'm not remembering it quickly. When the Banyankore would go to war, the wife would remain praying traditionally. I'm trying to remember this Banyankore, Okumbia. Is that the word? Okumbia. Oh, okay. Who is that one who has? Oh, Tuheyo. Okumbia. Because the wife is the one who keeps praying. And if you die there, they say she's not a good woman. The Banyankore were always blaming women for everything. So that's why I must always remember to, because she's the one who does the kumbia. Now, I must apologize to you people. These tents which you are fond of, they really are hot. I'm not comfortable inside there. These tents, they are hot. If we were under the trees, it would be much cooler. This is not Rwakitola, these are the tents. You blame the tents, they are hot. The trees would be much cooler. Now, I want to thank God for this victory. And all the victories we have had in the last 50 years, 55 years of struggle since 1971. I also want to thank the NRM members and all the leaders who have been mentioned here, because all of them played a critical role in this victory. I don't have time to go into details, but it's enough to give a summary, to give that general thank you. I want to thank the armed forces for maintaining peace. I want to thank the religious leaders for praying for this success. Many of them I want to thank even the cultural leaders. Many of them are very responsive. They are very responsible. They don't support bad things. Although they are non-partisan, but they work for peace. The opposition were lucky because 10 million of my people did not turn up. They would have been embarrassed badly. Because you see, we got 8 million votes about, but remember, we have got, when we reviewed the membership on the 6th of May, you remember we had 21 million members, and 18 million of them are voters. But we are now talking of 8 million who turned up. So the opposition, and many of them who did not turn up are our members. 10 million of them did not turn up. So we must find out why. Why the 10 million